good. Here's the game where knowledge is king and Lady Luck is queen. It's the Joker's Wild. And now, here's the host of the show, Jack Barry.
Thank you very much. And a most cordial welcome once again to the Joker's Wild. Those of you who have been watching the Joker's Wild for the past couple of weeks have seen a rather extraordinary thing happen. Never happened before on our program, as a matter of fact. One gentleman has won more money than anybody in the history of this program. This was happy news for all of us, including the gentleman whom you'll meet in just a moment. But it also presented a couple of problems, because as most of you know who watch television, network shows have a limit, the amount of money that contestants can win. Well, we used to be a network show, but currently we're not a network show. At the same time, we're on some network stations. And so we've been in constant dialogue, as has the contestant, with what we're allowed to do and what we're not allowed to do. We finally have reached a decision, or at least the decision has been made for us, and we'll give you that decision in just a moment. So, Charlie O'Donnell, would you introduce our current and top champion?
Our champion, whose winnings in cash and prizes total $66,200, is the biggest winner in the history of the Joker's Wild. He's a clinical psychologist who enjoys reading, running, and traveling, Joe Dunn.
Joe, welcome back to the Joker's Wild.
Thank you, Jack.
Let me recap what you have been able to accomplish here on the Joker's Wild. You have appeared thus far on 9 shows. I think that's a record. You've played in 16 games against 16 opponents. I think that's a record. You won 3 cars. I'm not sure if that's a record. I think maybe somebody else did. But you were asked in these past 9 shows 66 questions. You answered 59 of them, and you missed only 7. And, of course, you're winning a great deal of money and prizes. I think you deserve one terrific round of applause. And as you know, backstage has been a continuing dialogue between us and the networks as to what we do about this situation, because we're neither fish nor fowl, and you are a very special person here in the Joker's Wild. As Charlie said when he introduced you, with the exception of the tournament winners, and that's very important. We've had some tournament winners who won a lot more. Joe has won more cash and prizes than any other player in the history of the show, and that's truly an amazing accomplishment. Now, as you know, Joe, as we've explained to you, as you know full well, there is this amount that they can win on network shows, and we have an amount that you can win on our show. Well, for the past couple of seasons, the Joker's Wild has been broadcast on some network stations, and so this show is subject to those rules and regulations as set by whatever network we're on. Now, up to this point, the limit for this show had been $35,000, and you knew that when we got to that point, and we told you about it, and we didn't know just what to do, so we have been talking to the network and asking them to raise the limit. And I'm happy to say, for your sake and for ours, we didn't know what the new limit would be, Joe, but you agreed to keep on playing beyond the $35,000 limit, with the understanding that if you won anything beyond that new limit, that you'd donate it to a charity designated by you, correct?
That's true.
Well, happily for you, the network has upped the limit as far as maybe you would have liked or I would have liked, but I think very, very fairly. They've upped the limit so that you can take home for yourself $50,000, okay? Now, that's up considerably from $35,000. Now, you're going to keep that $50,000. That's yours. And there is a remaining $16,200, which you went over, and we knew you were going to go over. And you said you would donate it to your favorite charity. So, Joe, at this point, some charity is going to become very, very happy. They're going to get $16,200 in cash and prizes. Even I do not know. What charity are you going to donate it to?
Well, after discussing it with my colleagues at the hospital, we've decided that United Cerebral Palsy would be a worthwhile charity.
That's terrific. They will be delighted, and I think that's a marvelous gesture on your part. And Joe, so you do become the first person on our program in all the years and years and years that we've been on television. You become the very first person to retire from the Joker's Wild as an undefeated champion. What can you? You've said so many times that everybody treats you nicely, but what are your deep down emotions at this point, Joe?
this may sound really hokey, but I grew up in Oklahoma, and I can remember sitting in front of the TV watching all the time I was growing up, never thinking that I would ever be really able to do this. So it's seemed real unreal so far until I see myself on TV, perhaps. So all I can say is I really appreciate the support everybody at the hospital has given me, everybody here, and I'm really happy and pleased to be ending this way.
Well, you ended on a high note. Now, you may be back sometime if we have one of our tournaments, which we have periodically. We always bring back the top winners. No doubt that you will be there because you are the very, very top winner we've ever had. I am delighted to say that you leave our program undefeated champion, and for yourself, you take home with you in cash and prizes, with our best wishes and total congratulations, $50,000. Good luck, Joe. We'll be back with two new players in just a moment.
It's one day, one dose. Virtually everyone who applies.
And so with memories of Joe Dunn ringing in our ears, we proceed with our Joker's Wild. Now, as all of you know full well who've been watching this show 8, 10, 12 years, however long we've been on, we always have a champion because somebody wins and then that champion stays on and plays the next player. But we don't have any champion now. Our champion is gone, retired, undefeated from the program. So what we did is backstage for the next two players, flip the coin. And the person who won becomes the champion, just kind of because we have no other way to do it. So, Charlie O'Donnell, would you introduce the new champion and the challenger?
She's a homemaker and former singing waitress who enjoys swimming, painting, and opera, Natalia Mumjoy. And her opponent, he's a production coordinator for trade shows, and his hobbies are camping and skydiving, Joseph Hudgens.
Nice to have you both with us here on the program. And Natalie, how does it feel to be a champion even though you didn't do anything yet?
Fantastic.
It's easy this way, isn't it?
I feel that it's where I should stay, you know.
Well, you will. All you have to do is win the game and you'll stay there. And if not, Joseph becomes the new champion. Joseph, you've been introduced to someone who does skydiving. I flew my own little plane for years and years as a hobby, but I'm always surprised that people can enjoy skydiving. You really enjoy it?
Oh, yeah. Jack, it's the most fun you can have with your clothes on.
I wouldn't touch that answer with a 10-foot pole. What is the best part of skydiving for you, Joe?
Well, the free fall is really exhilarating, but there is absolutely nothing to compare with the sense of security you get when you look up and you see that fully opened and perfectly deployed canopy over your head.
You feel secure when you do that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You're the only person I ever knew who jumped out of a plane to feel secure. That must be a whole new feeling. Well, players, you are in the shadow of a man who really has been remarkable. And Natalie, you were here before. You didn't get a chance to play because we had to go through all this business with Joe. But we're nice to have you back. And now let's see who the new champion will be playing with these categories. They are the Presidents, followed by Disney. Then we have Where Am I? Want Ads, Mountains, and those are the categories. Because you are the champion, Natalie, you go first. Joe, the challenger always goes first. So, Joe, you give him a spin and good luck.
Okay, I'd like some jokers, please.
Mountain, Joker, and Where Am I?
I'd like Where Am I for 100.
It's 15:13, and I'm at a place called Charlotte Harbor when a tired, old-looking Ponce de Leon wades ashore and asks me directions to the nearest fountain. In which state am I?
Florida.
Yes, future state. Of course, you have $100. Okay, Natalie, as the champion, you go second. Give him a spin. Where am I? Mountains and Disney.
I'll take Disney for 50, Jack.
Disney's Mickey Mouse had a silly canine friend named Goofy, as well as a pet pooch of his own. Name Mickey Mouse's marvelous mutt.
Pluto.
Right, you have $50. Incidentally, I've been calling you Natalie. It's actually Natalia, isn't it?
That's right, it is.
Okay. All right, your spin, Joe.
Okay.
Mountain, Disney, and a Joker.
Jack, I would like Disney for 100.
One of Disney's most creative cartoons, teen Mickey Mouse and Leopold Stokowski. Mickey starred as a sorcerer's apprentice, and Stokowski conducted the music. Name that film.
That was Fantasia.
Right, and a fantastic film, too. You have $200. Natalia. Joker, Joker! I am tempted to say done like a true champion, except that you're not a true champion. But now you could become by picking one category, answering a question that would legitimately make you the champion.
I'll take Disney.
Okay, correct answer brings you to $500, wins you the game. Listen to this scene from a Disney film. Tinkerbell sprinkles 3 children with pixie dust, and they take off to the second star to the right and straight on until morning. For $500 and the championship, name the film.
Peter Pan.
You win and you are the champion. Congratulations, Natalie. That makes you officially the champion. You do have $500, and we'll give you a chance to play against the devil in just a moment. Joe, sorry we couldn't make you the champion as well. You played like a champion, but backstage will be some nice consolation prizes. A nice hand for Joe, and we'll face that devil in just a moment. Come on over and face the devil.
Again.
Natalia, you have all kinds of interesting things happen to you. You're back on the program because of a fluke, our mistake. Every once in a while, you know, we make a bad judgment call and we call a question wrong when it's right, and that happened to you. And so, in fairness, we always bring people back when it's pointed out to us that we've made a mistake. So that's one thing. And secondly, you became the champion without even trying. But now you did legitimately win, and you faced the devil. If you can get to $1,000 or more without seeing the devil, in addition to all the other things that have happened to you, you'll get another $1,000 and these gifts.
Natalia, we know you're no stranger to luck, so we're sure you'll enjoy trying your luck with the gifts in this prize package. First, Natalia, if you're lucky, you may never find yourself behind the 8 ball on this brand new pool table. For fun and enjoyment, it's the Wellington model from Golden West Billiards. A regulation slate table plus a deluxe accessory package for your playing enjoyment, all from Golden West Billiards. Then see if you can get lucky and get a hole-in-one with these brand new golf clubs. Top Flight XL Cannon Metal Woods and XL4 irons. The new Top Flight XL Cannon Metal Woods and XL4 irons feature advanced peripheral weighting and space-age technology for more distance and accuracy. And finally, Natalia, try your luck at traveling, and to get you going, we're going to send you to the land of 4-leaf clovers, Lucky Ireland! Land of legends, a fascinating 12-day tour of the Emerald Isle. In this historical land of lakes and greenery, you'll enjoy the charm of Dublin's fair city, the lakes of Killarney, the panoramic green of Kerry and Galway Bay. You'll even kiss the Blarney Stone, provided by American Express Vacation Stores offices worldwide. This beginner's luck package is worth in cash and prizes over $4,700.
Okay, Natalia, give him a spin and maybe you'll go off to Ireland. First spin she gets 50, 75, and 75. $200 if you stop now.
Keep going.
Risking $200. 50, 75, and 25. $350. Pull it all the way back. Atta girl. 50, 275. $675. Risking it all, and she gets 50, 25, and 50 more. That's $800. Risking it all. 50, 50. No, not true. Not true. I forgot the rule myself. You got a natural triple. I was counting up 50, 50, 50. She had 800. It made it 950, forgetting that if you get 3 of a kind, you automatically win. You've won $1,000 more. Congratulations. There you go. 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus the pool table, the golf clubs, the trip to Ireland. In your first game, this unique game that you're playing, and it's a big one, I would tell you. You've just won in cash and prizes $5,200. How about that? Go on back and play another game. Who would you play against, Charlie?
Jack, she attends college and performs singing telegrams. And her hobbies are portrait painting and dancing. April Walker.
Hello, April. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Jack?
Good. Tell us about your studies.
Well, I'm presently involved in an independent studies program at Loyola Marymount, which includes English, public relations, a little bit of theater, and creative dramatics for children.
And you actually go around and do those singing telegrams?
Yes, I do.
Have you had any unusual experiences doing that?
No. That's just to help me get my way through college right now.
I see. Well, it sounds like a good way to do it.
Thank you.
I'm going to have to ask you to wait, however, till the next program
Okay.
so you can play in Italian, because I want to go out in the studio audience and give these nice people a chance to win some money. So will you both be back next program?
I sure
Okay,
will.
congratulations, Natalia, for winning $5,200, and we'll do your game against April on the next show.
What's up at Game Show Network? My goodness, Marlon Brando, Warren Beatty, Barbara Streisand. Monopoly, come play.
Everybody loves a piping hot dinner, but by the time you...
Hurry and call now. That's 1-800-847-1313.
Time for three lucky people in our studio audience to face the devil. Who are they, Charlie?
Well, Jack, we're looking for Diane Myers. Mike George. And Janice Strickland. Here's your chance to face the devil.
Hello, Janice. How are you?
Hi.
Where's your home?
Anaheim.
Anaheim, California. What do you do in Anaheim to make people proud of you?
I'm a waitress.
Oh, that makes you proud of you. You get nice tips?
Pretty good.
What's the biggest tip you ever got in your whole life?
$100.
Woo! I'm coming out to your restaurant. Meantime, you know how to play this game? You're going to spin that wheel, try to get the most amount you can. Whatever amount you get is yours, and if you're the highest spinner, you spin against the devil. Give him a one. Here we go. Janice spins, and she gets 40, 90. Oh! That's even bigger than the tip you got. $190. That's going to be tough to beat. Hi, Mike.
Hi.
Where's your home?
Well, I'm born in Atlanta, Georgia, and I've been living out here now for a while in Cardiff by the Sea.
That's very, very nice. Well, Atlanta, of course, such a beautiful city.
Beautiful city.
Not easy to leave there.
No, it isn't easy.
It's not easy going to beat $190 either.
No, it isn't.
You try, give them a whirl and see what you can do. It's been done. Mike spins and gets 40, 60, and 90. Nope, not quite enough. Good luck in Cardiff by the Sea. Hi, Diane.
Hi.
Where's your home?
Los Angeles, California.
What do you do here?
I'm a receptionist.
Where?
Well, I work in an agency, so I go all over the place at different businesses.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
You like it?
I love it.
All right. Now, you have a big chore in store for you, too. $190 is a very, very big spin. But you can do it. Let's see what you do. She spins and she gets 30, 70, no, 100. You are the winner, young lady. Be right back. Diane, you get $100. That's for you. Mike, you get $90.
I'll take it.
That's a welcome to you to Cardiff by the Sea. And you won't have to march on to Georgia.
Thank you, Jack.
And here is Janice, who once got a tip for $100. She's already now won $190 more. And what you're going to do is play against the devil. I'm going to caution you that you don't have to go all the way. You may stop any time you want. But if you do go all the way, in addition to the $190 you've already won, that's yours. Nobody's going to take it away from you. You'll get an extra $1,000 and this gift.
It's a beautiful dining room suite. A traditionally styled dining room by Broyhill. The group includes a lighted china, oval table, 4 chairs and server, clean, distinctive lines with a warm brown finish by Broyhill. This game is worth over $2,450.
How you feel, lucky?
Pretty lucky.
Pretty lucky, eh?
Yeah.
How did you feel when you got that $100 tip?
Pretty lucky.
Pretty lucky then, too. All right, give him a spin, see what you get. First spin, Janice gets 50, 50, and 25. If that other 50 had come up, you'd have been home free.
I'll go.
Risking $125. 150 and 75. $300. Going again, risking $300. 25, 75, and 75. 475.
I'll go.
Gets tougher now, doesn't it? All right. 150, 50, and 50.
I'll go.
They're telling you to go. They don't care. You lose, it's your money.
I'll go.
Risking $725. 100, 150. What a big one. $1,125. 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 6, 120, 1125. I owed you 190 from the first spin. There's 100 of it, 150, 170, 190. All told, in cash and prizes, with your beautiful gift, your dining room suite, you are winning. This is a big one. Aren't you glad you came out of the studio audience? This is going to make that $100 tip you won seem like a nothing. You have won $2,765. Congratulations. For all of you who are watching, please do join us here in the Joker's Wild soon. We'd love to see you. Thank you, and goodbye, everybody.
Some product running contestants will receive Helena Rubinstein says, why let before your timeline spoil your skin? Get new moisture from Helena Rubinstein. It protects the skin where wrinkles begin. Also, deep clean your carpets with the Bissell Carpet Machine 2. Hot solution and powerful suction leave carpets sparkling clean from Bissell. Plus, if you want beautiful hair, use Salon Formula Jerry Redding Milk and Honey. Designed to keep your hair soft and silky. Jerry Redding, from the salon to you. The Joker's Wild is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production.